They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
A new era. Goodbye, Hyro Ramen. And hello, Duo Taco. It's about to go down.
Before it's too late. Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras.
That's what it is.
Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better.
I'm guessing the rain.
Yeah, I'm better.
And also, there's gonna be like hot stuff here, so I need to extend this out. There's a legal doorway that I need for that to go in and out. The rest of this can be a wall right here. Turn this into like a concrete floor. Here is gonna be a hand sink. You got the three bay over there. You know, this is where we'll be like stacking stuff like seasonings and all that type of stuff. So I wouldn't want this open. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have shelves.
This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing and it's fucking with me. Doing drugs was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it off the curb. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. Gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better,
I definitely need this right here. But remember where he said we was gonna make a stop here? Needed to kind of come out so it can butt into this, because I'm gonna need a workspace here. This is where POS system would be. Got another back kitchen back there.
They will always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
The most powerful thing that a man can do is disappear, level up, and never explain what happened. No announcement, no I'm going through something, no motivational post about the grind, just gone. And then one day you show back up and everything is different. Your body's different, money's different, the energy and your confidence is just different. And people can't figure out what happened because you never gave them the play-by-play. That drives people crazy because they want to know the story. They want to know what you did, who you helped, what changed. Not because they're happy for you, because they need to measure it against themselves. They need to know if your win threatens their position, and when you don't give them the information, they can't compete with you because they can't compete with the man who moves in silence. Most men, they do the opposite. They announce the gym membership on day one. They post the business plan before the first dollar comes in. And they tell everybody the vision before the foundation is even poured. And now you've got an audience watching you build. And half of them are hoping that you fail so they feel better about not starting. The men who actually change their lives, they go dark. They cut out the noise. They stop performing progress for people who aren't invested in their outcome. And they let the results speak when they're ready, not when the internet needs content. Some transformation requires silence to complete.
We in this bitch. Finally, we in this bitch. Why they get it poppin'? One day, I'm gonna look back at this and say, thank God.
First giving honor to God, to Miss Carol
What's
who
up,
had
boss?
first brought me and my moms, to the church where I know I ain't been in so long. I just pray that when I call, they still pick up the phone. Yeah, the judgment coming from all angles. I never defend myself for approval from strangers.
This is rolling.
But now I don't give a damn about my kids. Since you ain't gotta pray for me, just pray for them. And pray for my mama, pray for my sis. We miss my granny, we need her at times like this. To think I prayed for the world to be back open. Just to lose both of my grandparents to COVID. And I always strive to be the best I could be.
The moment you start narrating the process to people who aren't invested in it, you cheapen what it costs you to go through it. The explanation is the consolation prize. It means you're trying to convince someone of your value instead of just demonstrating it. You don't owe anybody an apology. You don't owe anybody a transformation story. You don't owe anybody a before and after. You owe yourself the discipline to build in silence and let the outcome make all the noise. Disappear, build, return, say nothing. Let them figure it out on their own.